guys, and welcome back to Crafting with Qua. It is me, Qua, and we are here today. If you could tell by the title, we are talking about sublimation paper, okay? So, sublimation paper is something you will need to go with your sublimation printer if you're going to start sublimating anything, okay? So, if you guys have not watched the video on how I turned my Epson 2720 into a sublimation printer, then you guys are missing out. You need to go ahead and catch up on that video, because without that printer or any type of sublimation printer, you will not be able to use this paper or sublimate, okay? Now, you guys know I've been getting into the journey of trying to make me some work shirts, and therefore also try to make some shirts for us, the family shirts and things like that. So, I said, well, we have tried the vinyl, we have tried the printable iron-ons, so what next is trying some sublimation, because again, we are in the beginning steps and we are not quite ready to invest in them HTV printers, which would be lovely to have, because not HTV, DTV, direct to garment, because that way you don't even have to worry about all this other stuff when you could just put it to your garment. Or the DTV transfers. If you can't afford to go ahead and get those printers, then that would be a greater option to start out with when making your shirts, so that way they will be better quality and last a lot longer. But if you can't, if you have to, like us smaller people, crawl before we get there and walk, sublimation is where it's at. So again, with sublimation, sometimes it does depend on the fabrics, and which most cases you will need to sublimate on polyester light colors, okay? Now, it is hard to go shopping at certain stores to find you any type of polyester. You cannot. Now, if you're lucky, you can probably see a couple of them somewhere at different stores. Otherwise, you have to go to print shops and order them online in bulk and things like that to look for 100% polyester. Now, when it comes down to those things, when I started out and I purchased my printer and everything, and I said I was going to start out, the first sublimation paper that I tried was from Amazon as well, and it's this inkjet sublimation paper. Now, I've seen this in so many videos. So many people have reviewed it and tried it, guys, and it is really good. This is a really good starter pack. It's affordable. It comes with 100 sheets in it, and trust me, I probably still have about 50 sheets in here, and I have been practicing and practicing and practicing. And guys, when you want to practice again, you have, if you watch a lot of people who have been doing this, like they say, you will mess up on a lot of things. So if you're going to practice, you want to try practicing on your cheaper products. Okay, so as well as like when I told you about purchasing the Dollar Tree vinyl, if you want to start out with that. Now, once Dollar Tree gets that iron-on HTV vinyl, oh, it's going to be over. It's going to be over, guys. Okay? Now, the second paper that I purchased, my upgraded version that I just got, was the A-Sub sublimation paper. Okay, guys, now with this paper as well, it gives you all the different temperatures that you should use on the back for the different fabrics. Let me see if I can get in there and zoom in for you all. Hopefully you guys can see that, pause it, and things like that. This also came off Amazon. I believe it has 110 sheets in here. Now, the only difference is, I believe, in the size of the papers, okay? This paper here is an 8.3 by 11.7. This is 8.5 by 11. Now, it kind of, this one will give you maybe about 2 inches bigger, because if you think about the 8.5, you take away the 2 from the 7, still leaves you about 2 more. So, inches coming from one of the directions, okay? This one is just probably giving me a smidget longer. Just a smidge longer due to the 11.7. But when you have a printer and you're kind of doing in format of, what is it? The normal format, which comes 8.5 by 10, I believe, you're still going to have a little extra space in here when it comes to your print borders. I noticed with this paper. When it comes to this paper, it kind of fills it up more, and I don't feel like I'm losing out on that little extra type of piece of paper down there. But it all depends on your print and what you're trying to print out on the paper. So that's one thing to think about as well when you are looking into what type of papers you will want to start with. Now, again, I started with that one paper for the first time. So again, you do need to compare it to something. Now, I do notice that the EasySubli paper, the colors come out more vibrant and things like that. To me, when it's on the paper, is for printing. And it transfers the colors a lot better as well. Now, I can say when I first started with the first sublimation paper, I did not have the color key, or it's some term for it, but we'll get into that in another video when you want to do color matching and things when it comes to sublimating. Okay, now my newest addition, guys, I finally bit down and purchased the EasySubli sublimation paper. Okay, now I've been reviewing and watching a lot and looking at the pricing of it on Amazon, Joann's Fabrics, and things like that. Now, if you have prints that you're trying to do that's going to really need that transfer film that goes with it, because again, watching videos, a lot of people explain to you it's the same as a heat transfer film that you can probably use off your heat transfer vinyl, your old ones, or buy heat transfer transfer paper. Okay, so during the rhinestones, you can purchase a heat transfer tape that you would use to pick up your rhinestones and place them and then go ahead and apply the heat. So to me, it's the same difference. That paper is really sticky, and I do have a lot of that. So I said, if need be, I will have used that as my transfer sheet. Now, I did purchase my EasySubli sublimation paper by the roll. Okay, now where I purchased it from was locally. It came, I think I bought 2 yards of this sublimation paper, and I still have quite a few. Now the thing is, the way it is here, you can measure it by how much how the papers are. You can use a regular EasySubli paper or a sublimation paper and cut it out in those same dimensions, and I believe you can still get 2 per 8 feet. So if you can do cut 8 inches across and then center it down the middle, I believe you can get 2. This is what I did. And then I was able to cut 2 sheets like that. Okay, I believe when I measure it out, it doesn't quite go to 12. It's probably about 11 point something, maybe 3.5. So therefore, when I go in a half, I have to go about 9.5 or 9.7, like that, to get an even cut. Now for the 2 yards, I paid, I believe, $37, when I noticed you get 5 sheets and 5 transfer sheets for $25 when you buy it in the sheets in the packet. So to me, it makes a lot of sense. For, again, 25 sheets, I believe you're still paying almost $50 for just 25 sheets only, when you can probably get more out of that. This design that I have on now, I also made with this. I did the cut method on my Cricut. Now, if you have never tried EasySubli and you have watched a lot of videos and they tell you to let this stuff dry, let it dry. Okay, because I did a shirt and I have ink fingerprints all over the design. I thought to let it, I see people put it up under here, under their heat press, and let it kind of dry a little bit. But to me, I feel like it kind of heats it to the back and it makes it harder to then take it off the design. So those are things to also research when you are trying to start into sublimating. But this EasySub feels so much better than doing the print and cut method. The print and cut still looks like paper to me on your shirts. I tried print and cut with the lamination as well. I tried to laminate the top. Now, it does give it a nice shine and all that, but then it gives it a nice sounding shirt. Like you can hear the fabrics all around it. So I would definitely want to do a separate video of showing you guys my fails, my miss, my hits, and the different shirts that I have tried to make so far, and why I went wrong probably, and things like that. So again, you guys, be patient, the process and things like that, because we watch so many of these YouTubers who are crafting, the shirt ladies, all of you guys. We watch you guys and you make it look so easy. I'm always on some of you guys live watching you, and then sometimes I do see the mistakes, so we do understand that it's not easy. You're not going to get it right the first time. And then sometimes when people do see you start making your own things and they continue to say, oh, you need to start selling that. Oh, no. Take your time. Make sure you get your craft down and make sure you get your stuff down perfectly before, you go out here and trying to charge all these people for this stuff. But so far, I am loving how this came out. I did a shirt with it on this EasySub. So this is the EasySub, and then I did one on the printable vinyl with Easy Sublimation ink. So that also, the colors came out really nice, really vibrant, and it really looks good, guys. I must say. And it gives it a really nice look. Them next to each other, you can tell the difference only with the color and the vibrancy. Okay, now, excuse me. I guess once we get into more videos, I'll show you, because I watched a video and I downloaded the same color format. I have to figure out what that word is, but once we get into that video, then I'll explain to you, because even though she said it was for her printer, it has been working with my printer as well. So, if you guys are ready for what's to come, I hope you guys have been enjoying these informational videos, I must say. Because, again, we need to know what products we are working with once we start moving on. Because sometimes we watch videos and they don't go over some of the supplies when they probably have told us in the beginning. So that's a good thing to know. So, a lot of the papers that I will be working on and that I have been using for sublimation are these three. Now this one here, I believe this company is local as well. So if you are in the Miami area, then you can go directly to the store and purchase this as well by the yard. And I feel like it's a little better to me. I'm not sure if it made sense in the pricing for those of you who do purchase this, but let me know down below. I felt like it was a steal to me. I thought I was winning. But if not, y'all let me know. Let me know. Okay? So, next I want to go into also showing you guys different things like tumblers that I tried to sublimate. I've tried to do mugs as well so far. And again, it's about working with the temperatures and knowing these things, because I'm the type that I feel like I done watched it and then I'm going to just do it. It don't even work that way, okay? So, again, we are going to break it down from the beginning standpoint of view, okay? We are messing up plenty of things, guys. I'm gonna do a video of all the supplies that I done messed up. I done did a mug. It looked like it came out so good, and then it was upside down. I done did shirts with the print upside down. It's like, but my next video, guys, for you will be on some shirts that I found at Dollar Tree. Don't be sleep on these Dollar Tree shirts, guys. So y'all stay tuned and look forward to that. Until next time, because again, this shirt, this is one of the Dollar Tree shirts. This is a black. No, it's not. It was the one from the last video. I take that back, y'all. I take that back. Okay, guys. So, again, I'm not going to hold y'all too long for this video. Thank you for tuning in this long. And thank you, all of my new subscribers, all of you who have been here, because we are new. We ain't even got 10 yet. But we are working on it. All I need is you to just hit that subscribe button for me, like this video, so we can get it going. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Until next time, keep it cute and crafty.